All right, guys, this was the scene at 8 a.m. this morning. I'm just kidding, barely. This place is packed, and it has been for a while as the Dodgers and Orioles face off in the middle game of this three-game series. Man, oh man, this is the place to be tonight. Dodgers and Orioles, two of the top teams in baseball, and oh yeah, they're giving away a Shohei Ohtani bobblehead.
And you know what? In the bobblehead is Decoy, and he's out here throwing out a first pitch right now. This place is rocking. Decoy on the field with Shohei. You know, it's interesting. The context of this outing is almost like a tryout when you think about the fans and maybe even the front office or wherever, the teammates. For Walker, he's looking for more production. But for me, this is not a guy I would give up on too quickly. With the top side being there, what he has done in the playoffs, I think you've got to give him more than just tonight. I know he wants to make a step forward. He wants to throw the ball better. We're hoping that we see that. But with all the question marks with the Dodger rotation, I would hope that this guy's got some rope to really get better.
Now the curve on the ground to first for Kike Hernandez, and the first out of the game. Shiz swung on and missed. Got him with a cutter.
Mixed in the cutter, and it cut a little bit, almost backs up. 91, a little bit of that spin that recognizes cutter, and 91 about 5 mile an hour off the fastball.
Got him with a cutter. He finishes off both Rutschman and Henderson on that pitch. So 1-2-3 first inning for Walker Buehler.
And Corbin Burns taking the mound. He's going to start off by facing the guy who's celebrating a bobblehead night.
Dodgers, when they've homered on this homestand, are 4-1. I'd love to see some of that pop and long ball. It might as well be Ohtani on his bobblehead night.
Right? Let's go. These people want an Ohtani home run. Let's give it to him, Shohei. He launches one to right field. It sends Santander back. Shohei Ohtani meeting the moment, reading the room, and leaving the yard.
Of course he hit a home run. People were lined up at 11 o'clock this morning to come into the ballpark on Shohei Ohtani bobblehead night.
I don't know if that was a changeup, cutter, or whatever. No, curveball, maybe something that hangs up.
I mean, he is so strong. He just flicked his wrist, folks, at that ball and hit it out.
I had the feeling in the first number of starts that Buehler came back off the injured list. And again, the hip was the last main issue that he had. You could see him really fighting with the mechanics.
This is sprayed to third base. Max Muncy throw, and Kike can't dig it out. And it dribbles all the way into the Orioles dugout, and that's going to give Ryan O'Hearn an extra 90 feet.
So this is going to put O'Hearn at second base after the throwing error by Max Muncy.
Eighth pitch, back to the curve to finish off Mullins. Smith's got a toss down to first, and he does so late. Smith's arguing that he caught that on the fly, and that's why he didn't throw it down there.
I mean, this is just so basic of a play. It's hard to believe that Will Smith did not throw the ball. He knows the ball bounced in the ground. Huge mistake.
So Buehler's defense letting him down here. Yeah, putting him to the test. First and second, one away. And Ramon Arias to the plate.
That is lined down the right field line, slicing. It's a fair ball. It's going to head up into the right field corner. O'Hearn rounding third. He's going to score. Here comes the wave in for Mullins. Relay throw caught by Lutz. He will not throw it in. Ramon Arias does it again. And the Orioles take a 2-1 lead as the Dodger woes on a routine play and then a brain fart by Will Smith immediately come back to bite them.
Now with two gone in the second inning, the catcher James McCann. Off the hand, short right center field, and a dunk in to make it 3-1.
This is a part of baseball that is maddening. Sometimes to the hitters with lineouts, and sometimes to the pitchers with bloopers.
Walker Buehler out for the top of the third.
Home of the 2-2. Henderson pulls a curve right side. Diving stop by Gavin Watts. What a play by number 9. And what a season this has been.
He gives a little ground to gain a little bit more range, and that was perfect timing with the dive and the angle he took. The defense might have let Walker down in the last inning, but right here, this definitely could have been a man on first and no out. Well, nobody on, one out. Dodgers a few gifts when Walker Buehler was on the mound. Maybe this error right here with Shohei coming up. The Dodgers can make it hurt.
Ohtani with a bird into right center field, and he's 2 for 2. He's got both Dodger hits. Tying run aboard in the third. Dodgers yesterday had chances. Went just 1 for 8 with men in scoring position. Knocked into right center field. It's down. A base hit for Betts.
Here comes Hernandez, throwing to second, 3-2 game.
Both of Shohei's hits with 2 strikes. Mookie doesn't wait for 2 strikes.
There go the runners, a double steal, and it works. He's hit his 42nd, he's stolen his 41st, and that one hurt a little bit. Second and third, 2 away, it's up to Teoscar Hernandez. Down the line foul. Look out, Shohei.
He's already been hit by 1 ball on the left shoulder. Showing some personality with that avoidance.
Wow.
Whoa, limbo.
Matrix. The curve is banged to deep left field. Watch it fly. Dodgers take the lead.
And it's a couple times in this inning, Brett, where Burns has been at 2 strikes and he hasn't been able to put the hitter away. And this was just a bad breaking ball. It is ball 4 as Santander coaxes a walk out of Buehler.
9 players with double-digit home runs now after Ramon Urias hit his 10th yesterday for the Orioles. Ryan's in there with 13. Going to get to his career high. And he'll line one toward the right field corner. It's a 2-out hit from O'Hearn. He's going to try to bring in a run. Santander will be sent around third, and the throw will not come. A big 2-out double from Ryan O'Hearn, hooking one into the right field corner. And the Orioles are back within 1.
That's old turn and burn O'Hearn right there. And he turned on that one.
Yeah, that's another curveball.
Anthony Santander looked like he was pulling a sled around third base, but he made it.
And so Dave Roberts is going to go to Banda. Buehler with his best start since coming off of the injured list. As good as he's looked all year. Inspiring hope again that he could play a role down the stretch.
It's now a 5-4 game. Anthony Banda comes in. He will face Cedric Mullins.
Chopper, Lux. Ends the inning. Orioles get one halfway home in a 5-4 game. Ohtani, who is 2 for 2 on his bobblehead night. A leadoff home run and then a single with a run scored. Shot off first, ricochets off O'Hearn, who somehow finds it and gets the out at second. I mean, it is hazardous to play first base, and Ohtani saying sorry.
That's the hardest ball he's hit tonight. He gets an 0 for it.
108.
Ball is scorched.
Right hand. I think it's because the right hand is probably still stinging.
So now Ohtani on the bases. 1 out. Mookie Betts the batter.
Ohtani takes off, and he'll steal another. He'll head for third, and then throw on the brakes, and now he's going to go again. Ohtani is fun personified. Poked up the middle, off Henderson. Dodgers get the insurance. Ohtani's in to score 6-4 in the 5th.
Back-to-back strikeouts from Kopech on the heels of back-to-back Ks from Evan Phillips. The Dodgers 1 out away.
Popped up, right side of the infield. Lux says, get out of here, I got this. And on Ohtani's bobblehead night, he starts the game with a home run. He steals 2 bases, gets some help from his buddy Teoscar. And tomorrow will be the rubber match in this highly anticipated series.